go.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at another problem for adding fractions with like units, but this problem is going to start in a different way. Our last problem, we were given the fractions that we were adding together to get the sum, but this time we're going to start with the sum. So I'm starting with 5, 6 equals what? So if I'm trying to fill this blank space in, I'm looking for what fractions can I add together to give me 5/6. So I can think in kind of, there's a lot of different ways to do this, I'm sure that you're already realizing. So the one that first pops into my mind would be, I don't know, how about 2/6 plus 3/6? Because I know that 2 plus 3 is 5, and I know my denominator stays the same. Is there another way I could do it? Sure. What about 4/6 plus 1/6? I know that 4 plus 1 is 5, and I know that my denominator stays the same. There's lots of different ways you could do it. Could I do 3 fractions, adding 3 fractions together to get the sum? Sure. I could do, let's say, 2/6. And then I could add 1/6. What does that give me? That gives me 3/6. And I could add another 2/6. So that's 2 plus 1 is 3 plus another 2/6 gives me 5/6. That's the easy part. The tricky part is, again, showing this on a number line. So I know that my answer 5/6 is less than 1, so I know that when I write my 0 and 1, it's going to look like this, because I'm not going to have any fractions that are greater than 1 whole. So looking at what I've done, I'm working with 6, so I need to show that on my number line. So I know that 0/6 is equivalent to 0, and I know 6/6 is equivalent to 1 whole. Now I have to fill in everything in between. So the easy way to do that, because I'm working with 6, I can start with thirds and split my number line into 3 equal-ish pieces. I try to get it the best that I can. And then I can take those 3 equal pieces and split them in a half again to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal pieces-ish. So then I can fill in the rest of my fractions. 1/6, 2/6, 3/6. 3 is half of 6, so I know that's my halfway marker. 4/6. 5/6, whoops, and 6/6 is done for me. So now I need to show what I was adding together to get to my answer. I need to show the jumps on a number line. So I'm thinking in reverse. I'm always trying to get to my 5/6 point because that's my answer. But how did I get there? I started with 2/6, so I have to show that on a number line. I start at 0, and I get to 2/6 first, so that's 1 jump, and then I added another 3/6, so that's 1, 2, 3 more sixths. So I show that not by going to each one, but by jumping the 3 spaces, which lands me at 5/6, my answer. I can show it's going to 4/6 first, so here's the first number that I used. So I can jump 1, 2, 3, 4 to 4/6. I'm not going to show each of those sixths. I'm going to go right to 4/6. And then what did I add on to that? 1/6. So that's here to 5/6. Here I chose to do 3 numbers. Excuse me, 3 fractions. So what did I start with? 2/6, so I always start at 0. I went to 2/6 first, and then I added another 6, so that's just 1/6 away to 3/6, and then I added another 2/6, 1, 2. So I go from my 3/6 to my 5, 6. Notice how each of these is landing on the answer 5, 6, and each of these is starting at 0, going to the first number.